Here we are with Daniel of Rootdown and Linger, and we're here today to ask some questions about what makes Rootdown and Linger so unique, so special here in Denver.
But Rootdown came onto the scene about 3.5 years ago, and it definitely was one of the first restaurants here to, demonstrate a very conscientious farm-to-table mentality about food sourcing and ethics. Growing, having gardens around the restaurant, growing our own food, and just kind of demonstrating the beauty to people of conscious but delicious cuisine. And, we try to have we try to create a table where everyone from a number of different dietary backgrounds can come and sit and enjoy a fabulous experience without having to feel self-conscious or anything about specific dietary needs or philosophies. Because I think a lot of restaurants kind of roll their eyes, or a lot of restaurants feel inconvenienced by, oh great, we got a vegan at the table, and everyone's like, oh geez, this is going to be a pain in the butt. And we strive to avoid that scenario, because that's not fair. I mean, our guests are the ones that are choosing to come and enjoy our space, and we want to have them create an experience of their own that is safe and beautiful, and ultimately something that they'd want to come back and experience again. And part of that is being respectful of everyone's personal tastes, because it's an intimate thing, and you can't have any ego attached to it, like, oh well, the chef won't prepare anything that's gluten-free, right, because we just don't. It's not about that. There's no ego here, and I think the Linger has played off of that philosophy that Rootdown has started. Rootdown is now celebrating its first-year anniversary last month, which has been a phenomenal opening and experience we've done.
For the viewers, where are the two restaurants located?
Rootdown, which is where we're sitting with this beautiful view of Denver, is at the corner of 33rd and Osage in the Lower Highlands area, and then Linger's about 10 blocks away at the corner of 30th and SPORTea, also with a beautiful view of Denver, but from a third-story rooftop. And every decision at this restaurant and at Linger, is made with the purpose of really finding out the story behind the product, and finding the story behind the decision. So obviously, the iced tea market, specifically in the food service sector, is just infiltrated with all sorts of toxic shit, to be quite honest. And there's a lot of really interesting marketing maneuvers, and there's a lot of, hey, we'll give you this for free if you buy 3 cases, and all sorts of incentives to make the wrong decision. That's the way I see it. And that's it. So it was just kind of a leap of faith to see, and then people reacted accordingly and absolutely fell in love with it. And then when it came time to open Linger, again, we were overwhelmed with all these reps showing up with all these different iced tea ideas, and it was just like, we've already made our decision. So there's really nothing to talk about, and that's it. So
I mean, it's funny because you say that, because we strive to be a premium product. Yeah. And they are premium ingredients. We do ethically source them. We do our best to provide a consistent product to our customers. But something we faced in some other, thank you very much. Some other restaurants is, you're obviously a fine dining experience here. Your menu has some incredible things on it that are really unique, really special. You have valet parking in front of your building, and yet you serve a tea called SPORTea. Has the name been an issue at all? So
not at all. It's on the menu. So SPORTea, we don't make any decisions from a philosophy of, well, how would that sound in this environment? I think other restaurants might think, well, I want to use this particular product because it has a specific pretentiousness about it, but here we're totally about breaking down those boundaries. And
absolutely,
it's called SPORTea. That's doesn't matter. It could be called Super Tea, and we'll put it on the menu. You know what I mean?